Good evening to everyone. Good evening. So today your school has been reopened again, but the morning school is going on, so you people must be busy. Okay. So let me wait for some more children to join. Only 4 students have joined till now. You want to ask something? What you want to ask? Chiptananda, what you want to ask? Yeah, we are following the CBSE course only. CBSE is having all this type of chapters. The book name is Curiosity, and we are following the NCERT. Definitely, we are following the NCERT. From the NCERT, only the Olympiad questions comes. Okay. So let us now come to the. So all of you know what is the measurement, length, and motion we are doing. Okay, measurement of length and motion is our topic. You can see the various things are here. How to understand the measuring world, measurement of a length, what type of things do we use for the measurement of a length, what are the standard unit meter that is used to measure the length or a distance. Example, length of a book, the height of a person, distance between two places. This all are the measurement we are doing. Also, the moving object motion also can be discussed today. How was everyone's day? Okay, mine was good. I hope everyone's must be very good. Okay, so motion in a the motion also you will learn today that motion in a straight line, motion in a circular path, moving objects in a straight line. That is a what you say linear movement or linear motion. You can say. So let us discuss now today what we are going to learn. The first thing is that we are going to learn is the how do we measure the things? How do we measure the things? Good evening, good evening, good evening to all of you. Good evening. Today was my first day in a new school. Okay. Mm-hmm. So earlier people were using the handspan. This is the handspan. People were using the handspan one, two, like this. Or they were using the foot one step foot. How much is the length they were discussing. So earlier people measured the length using the body parts, okay, such as a handspan. You can see your handspan, foot length or arm length. They were using earlier. Good evening to all of you. I'm also excited. Okay, and strides. Strides means when one person move from one to the other person till here. What is the length? And the next, that is what we are telling the strides and all. These are called non-standard units. They were not recognized as a standard unit. It was recognized as a non-standard units. So to avoid the confusion, the people, the person who took out the system, so that everyone can follow uh, and everyone will not be confused with the length. It was set SI, that is International System of Units, which was adopted. Like for meter in SI unit of a length, unit of a length, we say that it is meter. Who has discovered? That is this given by the International System of Units. Okay. Then 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter, then 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. These are the terms which you are already know in the class 4, or you can say in the class 3 also. Some things we are learning. Like this one, so we start from the 3. Then 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter, we are learning in 4 standard. This is also 4 standard. So this is called as a measurement. Non-standard unit. Yes, already have discussed handspan, foot length, arm length, which are these strides are used as a non-standard unit. Other units like inch and foot are also used in some places. So how to do the correct way of measuring length? If you are getting, put it in the length of this thing, tell this is a scale you can see of 15 inches, 15 centimeters, sorry. Use the right scale for the right object. Place the scale straight and touching the object. The 0 point from here it is touching, see, you can see. Okay. Keep your eye directly above the reading mark like this and find out the accurate one. The 0 mark is broken, then you have to start from the another, subtract that, start reading. Suppose you are this 1 and 2 is broken. Okay. So you got the scale like this. Sorry. You got the scale like this. Okay. And it is broken from here. And it has started from here too. So place it this one object from here, and suppose the object is of 8 centimeter. Okay. If it is of 8 centimeter, what you have to do it 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 is not there. This is missing. So we have to, after when you put this one 2 to 8, you have to 8 minus 2, you have to do it, which is 6 centimeter. You have to tell. You have to subtract it. For visually challenged people, they you having the raised mark scales. And one more thing, children, you have to write the correct units like kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter, and always leave a space between the number and the unit, like 15, then leave the space centimeter. We are not like writing like this 15 centimeter, no. 15, leave some space and then write down centimeter. In this way, what happens? The accuracy you can understand. Then next we have to learn measuring the length of a curved line. Now, to suppose I have taken one thread like this. Okay. What I'll do, first I will do, place the thread along the curve, straighten it and measure with the scale. So this one first I will straighten it and then I will measure it with the scale or the proper measurement and I'll get the accurate of that length of the curved line. Suppose this road is like this, okay? A road is like this. Now you want to measure what is the length of this road from here to here. So what you have to take, you have to take one thread. That one you have to, or a rope, you have to do it like this, like this, like this. Place it, bring it here. Then you open it, this rope in a straight and you can measure the length. Next comes your motion. What do you mean by motion? Yeah, it is in your class 6 DAV books, chapter number 6. Yes. So an object is in motion if its position changes with the time. Suppose you have seen that one, suppose the cycle is here, okay? I couldn't draw properly, but this is a cycle. This cycle is in this position. We say it is in a rest position. But when it moves along with the straight path and come over here, we say that it has changed the position. it has changed the position and time must have taken. So we say that when the object changes from one place to the other place with the fixed time, we say that it is a motion. All objects are rest in a position but does not change with time, then it is called as it is a rest in a motion. It is not in a motion, but it is in a rest. Then relativity of motion. Motion or rest it depends on the reference point. Example, when passenger in a bus are at rest relative to the bus, but in a motion relative to objects outside. Now see, you are sitting here. Okay, you are sitting in the bus. This is the bus. My drawing is always bad, I'm telling you. This is the driver's seat, okay? Okay. So you are sitting here according to the bus. Passengers in the bus always in a rest relative to the bus because bus is moving one place to the another place, but you are not moving. So you are rest in the position in with respect to the bus. But outside, when you see the bulk, this window side, you see the tree passes, then the what do you say, bus stop passes. So according to that, you are in a motion. According to that, to the object outside, you are relative in the motion. Okay, Debasmita has written, please stop of spamming. Oh, that is okay. Whatever you. I don't understand motion. You didn't understand motion. Motion means when the object moves from one place to the another place with a fixed time or with a interval of regular interval of a time, that is called as the motion. So this one, passengers in a bus are at rest relative to the bus. To the bus, the passenger is at rest. But to outside object, you are in a motion because you are running. Your bus is running and you are also inside that. You are also according to that bus. You as you are inside the bus, you are also moving according to the outside of the objects. Okay. Then next, can we write? If you want to write, you can write down. I don't mind it. Then comes your types of motion. Now, there are three types of motion today we are going to learn. One is the linear motion. Now, linear means it's a straight line. You can see this is a linear motion, this is a linear motion. When the car moves from one place to the another place, that is also linear motion. When you go in the cycle also, it's a linear motion. Linear motion means the motion which goes in the straight line. That is called as the linear motion. Circular motion, moving motion along with the circular path. Along with the circular path. Now, this girl is having this stone here and she is revolving this one in this way. So, it is called circular motion. The children are sitting on this part, and when they switch on it, they move in this position with the fixed position of the center. That is called as a circular motion. Even the merry-go-round, you must have seen how does it goes. That is also your circular path. Then next comes your oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion means to and fro motion about a fixed position. Now see here, suppose I take one pendulum. You must have seen the watch pendulum, okay? When it moves from here and then comes to the rest and again comes to this. So this side and this side is the same. Same, what you say? What you say this? Same distance from the mean position. So when it goes from the to and fro and comes back in this way, this is called what? Oscillatory motion. Example is a swing. You can see how the child is swinging on this swing and easily, happily swinging. Okay, and if you put a one free this stone and you move this side, it will go this side to the same. How much force you will give, it will move the side, and then when it will come to the mean, and again it will move to the side. So, to and fro motion is called as a oscillatory motion. So motion that repeats after equal intervals of time. This is the next another motion. This is over. Oscillatory motion, swing is over. Periodic motion, motion that repeats after the equal interval of time is called periodic motion. That means oscillatory motion and circular motion is also known as the what? It's called as a periodic motion also. It is also known as a periodic motion. So in this way, we saw that the linear motion, circular motion, oscillatory motion, all three types of motions examples we saw. And periodic motion means in equal interval of time when it repeats the motion, that is called as the periodic motion. And circular motion and oscillatory motion are the periodic motion. So this is how we complete the motion. Very important, children, to understand the motion, because in class 7 again you having the motion. Then in class 8 and 9 also, 9 especially you will have the Newton's law of motion. And in 10th standard also force and motion you having. So you should know understand the motion from right now. Now, let us start as the part of our this classes is the to cover up maximum Olympiad questions. Okay. Yeah, solar system is also showing the periodic motion. Yes, oscillatory motion, stop it. Okay. Okay. Now let us see. Acha, you didn't understand the periodic motion. Periodic motion means when the motion repeats after equal interval of time, we say that it is a periodic motion. Example is a circular motion, oscillatory motion. See, this is the oscillatory motion. It passes from this. This goes from here, comes to the mean position, then it goes like this and comes back. When this boy is swinging, the boy is coming to this position and the same coming in the middle and then going at the back same. That means at a regular interval of time, it's coming to the middle of the position. That is called as a periodic motion. When in equal time interval of a time, when the motion repeats it, it is called periodic motion. So first question, let us discuss that oscillatory motion is also vibratory motion. Yes, it's true. What is the unit in the context of a measurement as exemplified by using hand spans to measure a table? Anyone can tell me the answer? Who can tell me the answer? What is the unit in the context of a measurement as exemplified by using hand spans to measure a table? A, all are giving the answer A, the number representing the measured quantity. Okay. When you are using the hand spans, this is the hand spans to measure a table. What type of measurement it is? It is a fixed quantity used as a standard for comparison in the measurement. What is the SI unit of length? What is the SI unit of length? Only one child has written C. Either it is a centimeter, kilometer, meter, or millimeter. I have taught you right now what is the standard unit of length. Standard unit of length is your meter, according to the standard international unit of a length. What is the smallest value of a length that can typically be measured using a standard 15 centimeter? And you are using the classroom scale. What is the smallest value of a length that can typically be measured using a standard 15 centimeter classroom scale? 1 millimeter, 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, or zero point 0.1 millimeter? Today children are giving all wrong answers. No. The answer is 1 millimeter. The smallest value of a length I have asked you. The smallest value of a length that can typically measure using a standard 15 centimeter classroom scale is your 1 millimeter. What is the correct way to place a scale when measuring the length of an object? Slightly above the object without touching it, at an angle to the object's length, in contact with the object along its length, or with the zero marks always at the right end of the object. This one I think everyone will answer. I think you are not getting the question properly, children. What is the correct way to place a scale when measuring the length of an object? Suppose I have the pencil here, one pencil I have here, and it's starting from here. Okay. So, what I will do? I will above the object without touching it at an angle to the object's length or in contact with the object along its length. Suppose the length is starting from here, along the length we I have to start. That means this is the correct answer, in contact with the object along its length. With the zero marks always at the right end of the object. No, 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 no. In contact with the object along its length. Now next one. What is the main advantage of using standard units of measurement over traditional units like handspan or angola? Angola means this anguti. Standard units are easier to remember. Standard units are easier to remember, or traditional units are more accurate for small length. Traditional units do not require any measuring tools. Oh, D is the correct answer. Very good. Standard units ensure consistency and avoid the differences in measurement made by the different people. The next one. A student is measuring the length of a pencil using a scale whose zero mark is broken. The student aligns one end of the pencil with the 2.0 centimeter mark and the other end aligns with the 11.5 centimeter mark. What is the actual length of the pencil? Tell me. Now, 2 centimeter. As I told you, the scale is broken. Okay. And it has started from the 2. From here, it is a 2. Okay. So what will be the answer? An 11 centimeter, 11.5 centimeter you have taken. I told you that if you are starting from 2 here, you have to, 1 and 2, you have to minus it. So 11.5 minus 2 centimeter will be 9.5 centimeter. So the answer will be 9.5 centimeter. No, not beta D, it's a C. Yeah. Children, your people, children, all are answering wrong. I don't know whether you have understood these concepts or not. How do visually challenged students typically measure the length? Now, this one is easy one. Yeah, you were correct. Tell me, by estimating the length based on sight, using scales with raised marking that can be felt by touch, by having someone else measure for them, or using specialized sound based measuring devices. Which one do you think for the visually? Visually means doesn't have the eye, they are blind. Blind people, how do they measure the length? Yeah, some are answering B, some are answering D, then C. So the answer is that seventh one is using these scales with raised marking. This is the important one. With raised marking, okay, with raised marking that can be felt by touch. So that way they measure the length. When is an object said to be in a motion? Now, this already I have explained you to whom we say the motion. When its position changes with respect to reference point with time, or when it is very heavy, or when it changes its shape or size, when it is making a sound. What will be the answer for this? When it is very heavy, or you are answering me the seventh question? I'm asking to the eighth question. When you are giving the answer B, A, please do write down the question number. 8 is A. Yes, 8 is A. When its position changes with respect to a reference point with time is called as an emotion. If Deepa is on a moving bus and considers herself as the reference point, are the other seated passengers in motion or at a rest related to her? What do you think? What do you expect it will be? If Deepa is on a moving bus and considers herself as a reference point, then are the other seated passengers in motion or at a rest relative to her? Tell me. Come on, start. Relative to her, they are in motion because the bus is moving. Is it true? They are motion because the bus is moving. They are at rest because their position is not changing relative to Deepa. Some are in motion and some are at rest, or it is impossible to tell without looking outside. Yeah. The correct answer will be they are at a rest because their position is not changing relative to Deepa. It is asking to hear that are the other seated passengers in motion or at rest relative to her. Relative to her means what? To Deepa. So Deepa is standing as a now moving bus. Consider herself as the reference point. If she is sitting also, the rest, according to relative to her, the rest are also in a rest in motion. They are not in a motion. They are in a rest. Yes, B is the correct answer. A child on a swing moves back and forth. What type of motion is this? Linear motion, circular motion, oscillatory motion, or the random motion? What will be the answer? Linear motion means straight. It is not going straight, so it's wrong. Circular motion, no. It is going in the oscillatory motion like this, then it coming to the main position, then going back like this, then like this. That means it's a oscillatory motion. Yeah, see, oscillatory motion, yes. So let us move to the next question, question number 11. What type of motion does a merry-go-round exhibit? What type of motion does a merry-go-round exhibit? Already we had discussed about the merry-go-round exhibits what? Suppose this is the stand here and this is the merry-go-round. So what type of motion it is? Linear motion, circular motion, oscillatory motion, or translational motion? Tell me. Yeah, B is the correct answer. It is in a circular motion. Very good. Now, next one. Which of the following is not an example of a unit of length mentioned in ancient Indian literature? I want answer from everyone and it should be correct. Angula, Yojna, Dhanush, Khatam. Angula means finger. Yojna, only one child has given the answer as a D. D is the correct answer. Only one child. That is the Sarada Mahapatra. Sarada Mahapatra 6811 has given the correct answer. Rest are giving the B. B is Yoshina is having the, that is the one kind of measurement. Yeah, D is the correct answer. It's a fathom. Next one. What is oscillatory motion? What is oscillatory motion? Motion in a perfect circle at a constant speed. Motion along a straight line without changing direction. Motion where an object moves to and fro about some fixed position. Motion that covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. So what you expect that which one is the oscillatory motion? Motion in a perfect circle at a constant speed. Motion along a straight line without changing direction. Motion where an object moves to and fro about some fixed position. Or motion that covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. C is the correct answer. You are telling me that motion in a perfect circle at a constant speed without changing direction. So this is the correct answer where an object moves to and fro about some fixed position. Now the next one. Which of the following statements about measuring length are correct? The SI unit of length is meter. Okay, number one. Number two, the to measure curved line, a straight rigid scale is always the best tool. Excuse me. Sorry. And when reading a scale, your eye should be directly above the mark. So which one do you think is the correct one? The SI unit of length is meter. That one is correct or not? To measure a curved line, a straight rigid scale is always the best tool. C is the correct answer, all are telling. So this line, this statement is true. That is the SI unit of length is the meter. And when reading scale, our eye should be directly above the mark. These two are correct. So 1 and 3 is the correct answer. That means C is the correct answer. Clear? Let us go to the next one. Which of the following are example of oscillatory motion? Think and tell me. A car moving on a straight highway, a child on a swing, a plucked guitar string. Out of these three, which one is your oscillatory motion? You have to tell. A car moving on a straight highway. Straight highway, a child on a swing. A child on a swing. Moving this way, a guitar string. Guitar, when you are using the strings, you are playing the strings. So, what happens? Which one is your examples of oscillatory motion? Yeah, maximum children had given the answer correct. That is 2 and 3. Congratulations to all of you. So, a child moving on a swing is your oscillatory motion, and a plucked guitar string is also placed in the oscillatory motion. We do like the string. So, it goes this side up, and that is to and fro. The motion which goes to and fro is called as the oscillatory motion. So, B is the correct answer. Next one. If an object in a circular motion and its motion is also periodic, what does this imply to you? Already we have discussed this one. If an object in a circular motion and its motion is also periodic, what does this implies to you? It moves in a circle only once. It completes each circular path in a fixed interval of time. It changes its speed constantly while moving in a circle, or it moves along a straight line after completing the circle. Please read the option properly. अगर हमारा जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो सर्कुलर मोशन है और वो पीरियोडिक है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय पीरियोडिक मोशन? अच्छा, पीरियोडिक मोशन मतलब होता है कि जब हमारा वो एक इंटरवल टाइम में जब आपका मोशन होता है, उसको बोला जाता है पीरियोडिक मोशन। उसका मतलब क्या होता है? अगर एक ऑब्जेक्ट सर्कुलर मोशन में है और वो पीरियोडिक भी है, तो उसको क्यों ऐसे क्यों बोला गया है? आपको क्या लगता है कि वो क्या चीज है? इट मूव्स इन अ सर्कल ओनली वंस, दैट इज अ पीरियोडिक मोशन, or it completes each circular path in a fixed interval of time, or it changes its speed constantly while moving in a circular motion. And the last one is given that it moves along a straight line after completing the circle. मतलब ऐसे सर्कल में गया और उसके बाद सीधे से जाएगा, इज इट सो? या फिर एक ही बार सर्कल घूमता है, और या फिर सर्कुलर पाथ इन अ फिक्स्ड इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में होता है, या फिर चेंजेस स्पीड कॉन्स्टेंटली व्हाइल मूविंग इन अ सर्कल? व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्ट द आंसर विल बी? या मैक्सिमम चिल्ड्रन आर गिविंग द आंसर बी, यस। जब आपका एक फिक्स्ड इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, मतलब 5 सेकेंड के बाद अगर उसी पोजीशन पे आता है हर सर्कुलर मोशन में, मतलब आपका एक सर्कुलर मोशन हो रहा है, यहाँ से शुरू हुआ और यहाँ पे एक मोशन खत्म होने के बाद आपका यहाँ पे सपोज आया 5 मिनट्स, जब दोबारा शुरू होगा एंड इट कम्स बैक टू द अगेन टू दैट 5 मिनट्स में, उसको बोलते हैं फिक्स्ड इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में सर्कुलर में घूमना, उसको बोला जाता है आपका सर्कुलर मोशन, और उसको बोला जाता है पीरियोडिक मोशन। पीरियोडिक मतलब फिक्स्ड इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है कि पीरियोडिक मोशन मतलब फिक्स्ड इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम, एक निर्धारित समय के अनुसार वो चेंज होता है, एक निर्धारित समय के अनुसार वो चेंज होता है, मतलब वो मोशन कंप्लीट होता है, इसीलिए उसको बोला जाता है सर्कुलर, या सर्कुलर मोशन होने के बावजूद भी उसको बोला जाता है पीरियोडिक मोशन। बहुत जरूरी है आपको समझना पीरियोडिक मोशन। ओके, नेक्स्ट लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। वी लिखो द मूवमेंट ऑफ अ पिस्टन इज एन इंजन अप एंड डाउन। ठीक है, एक पिस्टन आपने लिया है, ठीक है, आप एक पिस्टन लेते हो और उसको नीचे ऊपर करके ऐसे करते हो, ये कौन से टाइप का मोशन हुआ? ऊपर नीचे जाना, ये कौन सा टाइप का मोशन हुआ? सर्कुलर मोशन, रैंडम मोशन, नॉन पीरियडिक मोशन, या प्राइमरली लीनियर मोशन, रेसिप्रोकेटिंग विच कैन ऑल्सो बी सीन एज द ऑसिलेटरी ओवर इट्स पाथ। तो कौन सा मोशन होगा बताओ थोड़ा। थिंक एन आंसर टू मी। अगर आपने एक पिस्टन लिया है और उसको आप नीचे ऊपर कर रहे हो, तो वो कौन सा मोशन होगा? सर्कुलर मोशन होगा कि रैंडम मोशन होगा या नॉन पीरियडिक मोशन होगा? आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू कांट अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज अ पिस्टन। नॉन पीरियडिक मोशन, प्राइमरली लीनियर मोशन होगा, फिर बाद में आपका ऑसिलेटरी ओवर इट्स पाथ, तो क्या होगा? आंसर बताओ, सोच के बताओ। पिस्टन जो है वो आपका होता है एक क्या बोलते हैं, मेटल होता है, सिलेंड्रिकल बेलनाकार। आपने देखा होगा जिसमें हम लोग रोटी वगैरह बेलते हैं, तो ये एक बेलनाकार होता है, सिलेंड्रिकल होता है, टुकड़ा दो धातु का होता है, जो इंजन या मशीन के सिलेंडर के अंदर ऊपर नीचे गति करता रहता है, आगे पीछे जाता रहता है। तो आगे पीछे जब वो जाता रहता है तो कौन सा मोशन हो सकता है? primarily linear motion, okay, which can also be seen as a oscillatory over its path. Primarily linear motion, which can also be seen as a oscillatory over its path. So the answer is D. I can see many children have joined lately. So if I go to the again to the word concept, that will be better. See here, हम लोगों ने आज लर्न किया है किस तरह से हम मेजरमेंट करते हैं लेंथ को। तो पहले के जमाने में लोग हाथ का यूज करते थे, पैर का यूज करते थे, और आर्म लेंथ यहां से लेके यहां तक का लेके आपका करते थे, और इसको बोला जाता था नॉन स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट। कोई स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट नहीं था। किसी का हाथ छोटा है तो किसी का हाथ बड़ा है, किसी का हाथ चौड़ा है, किसी का हाथ लंबा है। सो इस तरह से वो स्टैंडर्ड नहीं हुआ। सबका हाथ एक तरह का नहीं होता है। सपोज मेरे हाथ में यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक 15 सेंटीमीटर है, सबका हाथ 15 सेंटीमीटर नहीं होगा। कईयों का छोटा होगा, कईयों का थोड़ा और बड़ा होगा, 17 होगा, या फिर कईयों का 12 होगा। सो इसीलिए इसकी वजह से उसको बोला गया है कि वो नॉन स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट है। टू अवॉइड द कंफ्यूजन, इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट उन लोगों ने क्या किया, एक स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट बना दिया जिसको बोला गया कि ये इंटरनेशनली इसको रिकॉग्नाइज किया जाएगा, और उसको बोला गया एसआई यूनिट, which was adapted and everyone has adapted as a SI unit is the correct, जिसकी वजह से लेंथ का जो SI यूनिट है वो है मीटर है। हमेशा किससे स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट से मापा जाता है लेंथ, दैट इज अ मीटर। सो एक मीटर में कितने सेंटीमीटर होते हैं? एक मीटर में आपका 300 सेंटीमीटर, सॉरी I read 3%, sorry, that is why I said 3, but it's not a 3. 1 मीटर इक्वल्स टू 100 सेंटीमीटर के बराबर होता है। 1 सेंटीमीटर 10 मिलीमीटर के बराबर होता है, और 1 किलोमीटर 1000 मीटर के हिसाब से बराबर होता है। और बाकी और जो होते हैं वो भी यूनिट लाइक इंच एंड फुट आर आल्सो यूज्ड इन सम प्लेसेस। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, हमने और आगे पढ़ा था कि हम लोग किस तरह से करेक्ट मेजरमेंट करते हैं। तो मैंने आपको यहाँ पे दिखाया था कि किस तरह से हम लोग यूज करते हैं, अलोंग विद द लेंथ, उसके पोजीशन को अलोंग विद द स्ट्रेट, क्या है ये, राइट यूनिट्स करेक्टली, नो, प्लेस द स्केल स्ट्रेट एंड टचिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट, स्केल को सीधा रखो और ऑब्जेक्ट को टच करके फिर लेंथ को मापो, और ऊपर से देख के ठीक से एक्यूरेट लो, यहाँ से नहीं वहां से नहीं, but looking to the right up you can get the correct measurement. Then next one, अगर आपका स्केल ब्रेक होता है, तो जितने से आपका शुरू करते हैं, सपोज आपने पेंसिल को यहाँ रखा, आपने पेंसिल को अगर आप यहाँ पे रखते हो 2 से, तो ये जाएगा ऐसे, ठीक है, और आपका यहाँ तक है, सपोज यहाँ तक है, ठीक है, तो ये 8 हो गया, 8 और 2, 8 माइनस 2 कितना होगा, 6 होगा। सो इसका, इस पेंसिल का वैल्यू कितना हुआ, 6 सेंटीमीटर। और हमेशा यूनिट को थोड़ा छोड़ के लिखते हैं, यहाँ पे थोड़ा गैप दे के लिखते हैं, बिना गैप के लिखना गलत होता है। दिस इज बहुत ध्यान में रखना पड़ता है, क्योंकि फिजिक्स में क्या होता है, छोटी सी बारीकी सी चीज भी आपका हाफ मार्क कट जाता है। कई जन टिक से निकालते हैं न्यूमेरिकल, लेकिन यूनिट लिखना भूल जाते हैं, जब वो यूनिट लिखते नहीं है तो हाफ मार्क कट हो जाता है। तो आप बच्चे प्लीज आप लोग ध्यान में रखिए, इवन व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग द ओलंपियाड क्वेश्चन आल्सो, you have to see what is the given in the unit and what answer should you have to choose. कई बार क्या होता है कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि ऐसे, जैसे ये क्वेश्चन हुआ कि 8 माइनस 2 6 सेंटीमीटर आएगा, तो वो लोग लिख लेते हैं 6 मीटर, 6 मिलीमीटर, 6 डेसीमीटर, 6 सेंटीमीटर। सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ऊपर कितना दिया है, 15 सेंटीमीटर दिया है, इसका मतलब आपको पेंसिल का लेंथ भी सेंटीमीटर में ही निकालना है, तो आप लिखोगे इट इज 6 सेंटीमीटर। नेक्स्ट हमने किया था कि क्या क्या यूनिट आपका करेक्टली होता है, किलोमीटर, मीटर, सेंटीमीटर, मिलीमीटर, ठीक है, इसका ये आपका स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट्स का आपका लिखना है। फिर मेजरिंग लेंथ ऑफ ए कर्व लाइन, मैंने बताया कर्व लाइन में अगर सपोज ये रोड कर्व है और इसका आपको मापना है, तो सबसे पहले एक रोप ले लो, और रोप ले करके आप उसको पहले इसको ऐसे करके जिस जिस से रोड से जैसे गया है वैसे आप ले आओ, फिर उसके बाद स्ट्रेट करके उसका लेंथ निकाल दो, इजी है। फिर मोशन क्या है, एन ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज मूविंग मोशन इफ इट्स पोजिशन चेंजेस विथ टाइम, ठीक है, टाइम के अनुसार अगर पोजीशन चेंज होता है तो बोलते हैं कि ऑब्जेक्ट जो है वो मोशन में गया। An object is at rest when it does not move at all. It is at a steadily standing in one place only. अगर कार आपका आपका जो वैन है स्कूल में आके रह गया तो बोलते हैं रेस्ट इन पोजीशन। जब वो वापस आता है स्कूल के कैंपस में आपको पिकअप करेंगे और जब शुरू होता है तो उसको बोलते हैं मोशन, नॉट इन अ रेस्ट। मोशन और रेस्ट टोटली डिपेंड करता है रेफरेंस पॉइंट को। रेफरेंस पॉइंट मतलब एक पॉइंट जैसे पता लगता है कि उसके रेफरेंस से हम बोलेंगे कि वो मूव कर रहा है कि नहीं मूव कर रहा है। तो इसके हिसाब से एक एग्जांपल यहाँ पे था कि पैसेंजर जो है बस में एट रेस्ट है रिलेटिव टू द बस, क्योंकि बस मूव कर रहा है, वो नहीं मूव कर रहा है। तो बस के हिसाब से वो रेस्ट है, लेकिन बाहर जो चीजें दिख रहा है ना, कोई आदमी खड़ा है, ट्री है, या फिर आपका इलेक्ट्रिक ग्रिड का वो पोल है, वो सारे उसके उन लोगों के हिसाब से और उन चीजों के हिसाब से आप इन मोशन में रहते हो। ओके, सो इस तरह से हम लोगों ने ये सब किया था। फिर उसके बाद हमने किया था टाइप्स ऑफ मोशन। जो देर से ज्वाइन किए वो भी एक बार सुन लीजिए। टाइप्स ऑफ मोशन जो है वो बहुत तरह होते हैं, लेकिन आपके 6 स्टैंडर्ड में 10 टाइप्स इस मोशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। लीनियर मोशन, सर्कुलर मोशन, ऑसिलेटरी मोशन। लीनियर मोशन का मतलब होता है जो स्ट्रेट लाइन में जाता है, जैसे कार एक मूव करता है वन प्लेस टू। कार आपका कभी भी गोल गोल नहीं घूमेगा, कार हमेशा स्ट्रेट लाइन में जाएगा। एग्जाम्पल, कार ऑन अ स्ट्रेट रोड। फिर उसके बाद जब हम लोग पीटी वगैरह करते हैं तो स्ट्रेट लाइन में ही खड़े होते हैं, हम लोग सर्कुलर में नहीं खड़े होते हैं, या फिर हम लोग मैरी गो राउंड की तरह नहीं होते हैं, हम लोग एक स्ट्रेट में खड़े होते हैं। जब परेड होता है, परेड भी अब लोग जो है वो रोड पे सीधे जाते हैं, तो उसको बोलते हैं लीनियर मोशन। देन नेक्स्ट इज सर्कुलर मोशन, मतलब जो सर्कल में होकर के घूमता है उसको बोलते हैं सर्कुलर मोशन। और अगर वो सर्कुलर मोशन पूरा एक्यूरेटली सेम इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में घूमेगा तो उसको बोलते हैं पीरियोडिक मोशन। उसके हिसाब से आपका है ऑसिलेटरी मोशन। ऑसिलेटरी मोशन टू एंड फ्रो, जब ऐसे घूमता है, आपने देखा होगा घड़ी का जो पेंडुलम होता है वो ऐसे ऐसे घूमता है, और उसके बाद एग्जैक्टली 9 o'clock टन 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 बजता है। तो इस तरह से उसको बोलते हैं पेंडुलम। जब घूमता है तो पहले मेन पोजीशन में आता है, इधर घूमता है, जितना डिस्टेंस इधर गया है उतना डिस्टेंस वो इधर भी जाता है। जैसे मैंने आपको इधर दिखाया था कि जितना डिस्टेंस ये इतना ऊपर तक आएगा उतना डिस्टेंस वो इधर भी जाता है मिडल से होते हुए। दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द ऑसिलेटरी मोशन, टू एंड फ्रो। और जब मोशन का रिपीट करता है तो इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ अ टाइम, तो उसको बोला जाता है पीरियोडिक मोशन। दैट इज व्हाट इट्स रिटन हियर। मोशन दैट रिपीट्स आफ्टर इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम, इट इज कॉल्ड सर्कुलेटरी मोशन। समझ में आ गया इतना कंसेप्ट फिर से? चलो हम लोग फिर से जाते हैं हमारे क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 को। 16 we have finished, let us go to the 17। बेस्ट 18 में खत्म हो गया था। 19, assertion A, an object can be at a rest with respect to one reference point and in motion with respect to another. Motion is a relative concept and depend on the chosen reference point. Think and answer me. Both assertion and reason are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. If you think, you have to answer me. Both assertion and reason are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. Now, ध्यान से पढ़ रहे हैं। कोई ऑब्जेक्ट तब रेस्ट होता है विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू एक रेफरेंस के, और मोशन होता है दूसरे रेफरेंस के लिए। ट्रू और फॉल्स? इट इज ट्रू। कैसे ट्रू है देखो, अगर मैं बोलूं मेरे हिसाब से ये बॉटल जो है रेस्ट इन मोशन है, ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं रेस्ट में हूं। अगर मैं इसको गाड़ी में रख देती हूँ, उसका रेफरेंस पॉइंट अगर गाड़ी हुआ, तो गाड़ी के हिसाब से तो वो जा रहा है ना, तो वो हो गया मोशन। सो मोशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू अनदर रेफरेंस पॉइंट, उसका चेंज हो जाता है। दैट इज ट्रू, बट आर इज नॉट द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए। मोशन जो है रिलेटिव कंसेप्ट एंड डिपेंड्स ऑन द चोजन रेफरेंस पॉइंट। सो उसका क्या होगा? बोथ ए एंड आर आर ट्रू, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Maximum children has given A. A is the wrong answer. Try to understand it. An object can be at a rest with respect to one reference. जैसे अभी मान लो मैं बैठी हूँ बस पे या फिर एक कार में बैठी हूँ, तो कार चल रहा है, मैं नहीं चल रही। ध्यान से सुनो, कार जा रहा है लेकिन मैं नहीं जा रही हूँ। इसका मतलब कार मोशन में है, मैं रेस्ट में हूँ। अब मैं बाहर जब देखूं, विंडो के बाहर पेड़ भी है, पक्षी भी है, लोग रहते हैं, साइकिल वाला भी है, फिर स्कूटी वाला भी है। उसके हिसाब से मैं मोशन में हूं, वो लोग रेस्ट हो जाएंगे। तो यहाँ पर रेफरेंस पॉइंट कौन हुआ? मैं हुई ना, तो मैं रेफरेंस पॉइंट के हिसाब से जा रही हूँ, तो वो लोग सब रेस्ट हो गए। बट मोशन इज अ रिलेटिव कंसेप्ट, रिलेटिव कंसेप्ट नहीं है, एंड डिपेंड्स ऑन द चोजन। चोजन कोई रेफरेंस पॉइंट नहीं होता है। सो बोथ ए एंड आर ट्रू, दोनों ट्रू है, लेकिन आर जो है वो करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है ए के लिए। Both are correct. Motion is a relative concept. I'm sorry I said it is not a relative concept. It is a relative concept and depends on the chosen reference point. वो ट्रू है, बट उसके assertion का वो करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है। इसीलिए हम लोग बोलेंगे कि both A and R true and R is not the correct explanation of A. How does Moller's linear motion is different from the circular motion? Oh, sorry. हाउ डज लीनियर मोशन, लीनियर मोशन का मतलब क्या होता है? स्ट्रेट लाइन। सर्कुलर मोशन मतलब ऐसे होता है। तो क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में? सोच के बताओ। डोंट बी सॉरी फॉर द रॉन्ग आंसर, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट, इजीली यू कैन गेट द आंसर। हाउ डज लीनियर मोशन, हाँ बोलो, लीनियर मोशन इज इन स्ट्रेट लाइन, ठीक है, आप लोग भी दे दे हो। या, linear motion is always fast, circular motion is always slow. Linear motion is along a straight line. Circular motion is along the curved or circular path. Linear motion involves repetition. Circular motion does not. Linear motion requires a reference point. Circular motion does not. अब ये दोनों तो आपका टोटली रॉन्ग है। क्यों रॉन्ग है? क्योंकि लीनियर मोशन जो होता है वो इन्वॉल्व नहीं होता है रिपीटेशन के लिए। वो एक बार गाड़ी चला गया वहां से, तो वहां से चला ही जाता है, फिर उसके बाद कितने घंटे के बाद वापस आएगा। सर्कुलर मोशन डज नॉट, टोटली रॉन्ग है। सर्कुलर मोशन जो है वो आपका रिपीटेशन होता है। फिर आपका आता है लीनियर मोशन इज ऑलवेज फास्ट, बट सर्कुलर मोशन इज ऑलवेज स्लो। देन लीनियर मोशन इज अलोंग अ स्ट्रेट लाइन, सर्कुलर मोशन इज अलोंग अ कर्व्ड सर्कुलर पाथ। तो क्या होगा? कौन सा वाला करेक्ट होगा? Yeah, linear motion is along a straight line and circular motion is along a curved or a circular path. Let us see the last question. If you are measuring the length of a piece of a cloth and the end of your meter scale is broken, the zero mark is missing. What should you do to get an accurate measurement? Estimate the missing part and add it to the reading. Start measuring from any full mark. The 1 centimeter or 10 centimeter and subtract that starting value from the final reading. Use the broken end as if it is a zero. The scale cannot be used accurately anymore. Why not? This is a totally wrong. We can use it. Use the broken end as it was zero. No. Estimate the missing part and add it to the reading. No. So the correct answer is start measuring from any full mark, that is 1 centimeter or 10 centimeter, and subtract that starting value from the final reading. जो कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि अगर ब्रोकन स्केल लेते हो और अगर 11.5 आया और यहाँ पे आपका 3 है, तो 11.5 minus 3 centimeter, will you get it the 8.5 centimeter accurately? So with this, I can say bye-bye to everyone. I hope all of you must have understood. Stay happy, stay healthy. Go tomorrow early in the morning. Bye bye to all of you. Thank you, all of you. See you in the next class.